here we go. Welcome, everyone, to Star Trek Online. I am Takeshi Yamato, and I am joining our host, the Housecoat Gamer.
Yo.
And today, we are reviewing the newest flagship design for the Federation, the Odyssey-Class. It's called it's called an Odyssey-Class cruiser, but Space Dock called it a super capital vessel, and yeah, it's a Dreadnought, it's a super Dreadnought, whatever you want to call it.
That registry really needs to be fixed.
Yeah, it needs to be more curved. But yeah, this thing started out as a fan contest. People for Cryptic to design the next Enterprise.
Just like the Chimera, this one won.
Yep. And it's a pretty impressive design. I mean, some people might think that little gap between the saucer and the secondary hull is a bit too Oberthy, but I think it works.
It also works for quantum slipstream performance. That's why it has the gap.
Ah. Yep, and it has that little Aquarius light escort. Sitting in the back.
I know it's around here somewhere. I think it's a fleet ship. I know you can get your hands on the Odyssey Star Cruiser.
Yeah, probably. I think you're right about it being a fleet ship.
All ranks. There she is.
Yeah. There we go.
The original Odyssey.
Yep.
She sucks.
Yeah. Lieutenant. The only thing it really has going for it is that Lieutenant Commander uni slots. It means you can customize it however the hell you want. You can customize it however the hell you want. But honestly, that's not saying much.
It is a very science ship.
Yeah. But the operations. Yeah, the operations. Each of the three Vice Admiral variants.
Hang on a second. Fixing that.
Yeah. Yeah, each of the C-Store variants are interesting. Lieutenant Commander and Ensign uni slots. The version has 5 engineering consoles, 2 tactical and 3 science, and also Lieutenant Science and Tactical.
You can also separate a saucer section with the Chevron separation console.
Yeah, it's a little different than the Galaxies, but it works. The Science Cruiser comes with work bees and 4 engineering and 4 science consoles.
It also comes with sensor analysis, unlike most Audi variants.
Yep. And like most Audis, it's something of a brick.
Tactical is obviously the best.
Yeah. 3 tactical consoles and 3 science, along with 4 engineering. Same Lieutenant Commander and Ensign Universal BOF slots, and it has the ability to launch that little Aquarius.
Which is also a playable ship, but it hasn't received much love.
No.
It really needs a Tier 6 counterpart.
Yep. Speaking of Tier 6... each of the Odyssey variants has a Tier 6 version, and each of them have unique skins.
And all of them were built from the wreckage of the Iconian War.
Yep. The Sojourner class operations variant is the engineering focused one, and it borrows a few elements from the Andromeda and galaxy and all that. And
I hate it.
yeah, it it doesn't look the best, but bridge officer wise, it's really nice. It still the same dedicated slots: commander engineering, lieutenant science, and tactical. But it has a lieutenant commander universal command slot and a lieutenant universal. And in terms of consoles, it has 5 engineering, 3 tactical, 3 science, which is pretty handy.
The Ablative Emergency Systems console is unique to this variant, although it can also be equipped with scimitars and vortisques. Between the lot, only one of those has ever received a legendary variant.
Yeah, which we will get to. Anyway, the science variant, the Yorktown. This is sort of the canon variant, as the Enterprise F has been upgraded to this variant, and it's basically an evolved Odyssey.
Especially since it was reskinned. I mean, case in point.
Yeah.
Now it actually looks better. Closer in size.
Yep.
Slimmed down a little, but...
Yeah. And it looks like the second universal slot is back down from lieutenant to ensign, but... And 4 science consoles and 2 tactical, but... this thing does work.
The violent dampening wave emitter. It hurts. It hurts a lot. It also increases your maximum shield points. That said, this is not the best base Tier 6 Audi. Stats-wise, that goes to this one.
Yeah, that's the tactical one. This draws some inspiration from the various Tier 6 escorts and warships and all that. And it's a little angular for my tastes, but compared to the others, but it does work.
And you can reskin it, so that's the best part.
Yep. And 4 engineering, 4 tactical, 3 science. Very decent.
The flagship tactical computer, which also comes with this thing, will increase your turn rate, your firing rate, and your speed.
Yep.
Finishing the set.
Go to the back again. Go to the back view again. I also like how the little Aquarius dock is covered up from the top, giving this thing giving the little escort a little extra armor. At least when it's secured.
Perhaps it's a surprise. Hi, you've never seen an Odyssey-Class ship. You don't know there's an Aquarius in my ass. Shunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker. Anyway, there is still one more version.
2, actually.
Oh, yes, right.
Where the hell?
The legendary Command Dreadnought cruiser.
Named after USS Verity from the Star Trek Picard novel and comic book. And this is also directly based off the submission. The Odyssey, as we know her, was refined.
Yeah. And it's got some nice slots. It's, again, like the tactical version. I like the tactical T6 Dreadnought. 4 engineering, 4 tactical, 3 science consoles, and Commander Engineering Command, Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Lieutenant Commander Science, I think, Lieutenant Universal, and Ensign Universal. This thing is very versatile.
And it finally lives up to the title of Super Dreadnought. This is a Dreadnought cruiser,
Right.
including
So
the
it
hangar
had-
bays.
Ah, nice. Yeah. Uh, Honestly, I think my favorite skin is the Yorktown one, but I can see why some of the other ones have their. I can see the potential appeal in some of the others.
But it's not the last one.
Nope. The last one is the Terran Lexington Dreadnought cruiser, recently released in the 12th anniversary bundle. This thing, well, wow. They took the Yorktown and they slapped a giant weapons pod and a spinal lance on it.
Remember when I said in the Devron review that the Galaxies was a first generation spinal lance? This is the second generation. Far more refined, far more compact. It sticks out less.
Yeah. And it's an agony phaser lance, too.
Sucks to be everyone facing it.
Yeah. And of course, that weapons pod. Oh my. Yeah.
I've wanted that pod ever since I played Redshift, though the ISS Enterprise does not deserve Killy being on board. That's,
No.
that's just
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. That. Oh, she does not deserve to be on the flag on any flagship. Okay. The Lexington. Yeah, it also has a Yorktown mirror. Yorktown mirror livery, and I think there's a Lexington without the mirror.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Gotta admit, I like the mirror version better.
That said, yeah, I agree, but that said, this does look nice.
Could be better, though.
Yeah, could be. Now, question becomes, which version do you want? Now, with most ships, with most ships like this, the legendary would be your pick. But this thing, the mirror, the Terran version, is pretty good as well. I mean, wow! Look at the console. Look at the BOF list. We got a Commander Engineering Miracle Worker, a Lieutenant Tactical Intelligence, Lieutenant Commander Tactical, an Ensign Science, and a Lieutenant Commander Universal. It's got a heavy tactical focus, but it's still somewhat versatile. And for consoles, 5 engineering, 4 tactical, 2 science, and a universal. If you T6 exit, that's 2 universal consoles.
Which I have.
Yeah. And as a Dreadnought cruiser, this comes with a hangar bay.
It is incredibly hard to choose between the two subtypes. On the one hand, the Legendary has every other console, which this thing can also mount. On the other hand, this has the Spinal Lance.
Yeah.
It is incredibly difficult to figure out which is best.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep the Legendary. I mean, the Odyssey is my boat.
Yeah. But this thing does have its charm and appeal as well.
It's...
Honestly, I would say either get both or go with whichever you prefer.
My only gripe is that there was no mirror Odyssey skin.
Yeah.
Complete with a corrected registry code.
Yeah.
It's like they don't think nobody likes the Odyssey. It's disappointing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the Odysseys. That's the Odysseys. Housecoat Gaming, signing off.